This module describes the technical package for increasing physical activity, which describes the way forward to increase your physical activity. At the end of this session, participants will be able to describe the burden of physical inactivity, recommendations for physical activity, and the components of the active package. Physical activity involves any body movement, and there are three different levels of intensity of physical activity. They are light, moderate, and vigorous. In Promotion of Physical Activity module, you will learn these three levels of intensity. Let's learn what sedentary behavior is. Sedentary behavior is characterized by very low energy expenditure. The way we can avoid sedentary behavior is incorporating regular activity breaks throughout the day and avoid sitting continuously for long hours. It should be emphasized that screen time should be limited. Screen time means the sedentary time spent using screen based devices such as phones, tablets, and television. Physical inactivity has become a global public health problem. 1 in 4 adults, that is 1.4 billion people worldwide, do not meet the WHO recommendations on physical activity. It is also a well known fact that women are less active, 32%, compared to men, 23%. Looking at the Sri Lankan situation, it was found that 30.4% of the people in our country are physically inactive. That is, they engage in less than 150 minutes of moderate intensity activity per week, or equivalent, from which 22.5% are males and 32.4% are females. The median time spent in physically active on average per day is 77.1 minutes for the general population, from which for males is 124.3 and for females is 42.8 minutes. The percentage not engaging in vigorous activity is 73.6% in the general population, of which 58.3% are males, 89.2% are females. Then we will look into the general recommendation for physical activity. For normal adults and older adults, 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity exercise per week is recommended. It's important to incorporate physical activity in our daily schedule. The recommendation for children is 60 minutes every day, and it's best for them to be much active as possible throughout the day. For the older adults with poor mobility, physical activity is recommended 3 days or more per week, as it enhances balance and prevents falls. For everyone, it is recommended to do muscle strengthening exercise involving the major muscle groups on 2 or more days a week. The intensity can be gradually increased. Considering the burden of the insufficient physical activity, Global Action Plan on Physical Activity 2018 to 2030 was developed with the vision of creating more active people for a healthier world. The goal is to achieve a relative reduction of physical inactivity by 10% by the year 2025 and 15% by the year 2030. The target in Sri Lanka is to reduce physical inactivity by 10% by the year 2025. Be Active is the package designed for promotion of physical activity. This package is designed to promote active societies, active environments, active people, and active systems. This will be described later. The Active Societies is targeted to implement behavior change communication campaigns and build workplace capacity to change social norms. Active environments promote safe, well maintained infrastructure, facilities, and public open spaces that provide equitable access to places for walking, cycling, and the other physical activities. Active people ensure access to opportunities programs, and services across multiple settings to engage people of all ages and abilities in regular physical activity. Active systems cover activities to strengthen leadership, governance, multisectoral partnership, workforce, research, advocacy, and information systems to support effective coordinated policy implementation. Let's look at the Physical Activity Promotion WHO Active Package Sri Lankan situation. Firstly, we have to create user friendly physical space, which includes walking paths and cycle lanes, outdoor gyms, and workplace gyms. Secondly, focusing on school children by making it mandatory for them to be physically active for at least 20 minutes per day. Health at present is an optional subject. It should be included as a subject in GCE O level. Finally, implementing national guidelines on physical activity and sedentary behavior by the Ministry of Sports.